gone here before. And they've, you know, a couple of my friends have actually bought their wedding dresses from here. So when they, you know, are looking for dresses, they suggested to come to Anna Bay. It's beautiful. It's a cute little boutique wedding dress shop.
It's a beautiful boutique.
It's tough to, I mean, you can't really go wrong with lace for your wedding dress. You know, it's one of those things that...
Well, it's her first time shopping. She's a teacher in Steamboat and was not really into the fashion of her wedding. She was looking for something really comfortable, and I think she was a little bit uncomfortable with the whole process, but kind of got to enjoy it and, like, you know, lightened up a little bit. That particular dress was one that her sister-in-law got for her wedding, so she was just kind of trying it on for fun.
How do you feel, like, having it on again? Is it still one of your favorites?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay.
I like the twirl, but
Twirl factor, check.
A typical weekend is pretty busy helping brides and talking to girls about their weddings, talking about what they've tried on before, what kind of dresses they're looking for. Kind of turns into a big social event for most girls when they come in, so it's really fun.
Oh, and this year we're having a lot of girls who are buying kind of late in the season. So maybe they just haven't found their dress yet, and so we're working with real rush timing and people just coming in a little bit shorter than usual. Okay. Typically we like people to buy about 7 to 9 months or so before their wedding date, but we can certainly accommodate faster.
Got a couple glasses of champagne here, guys. So I'm gonna give this. Yeah, and I hear you talking about the Christina. Tell me a little bit about the wedding.
I tried on this one when I was here last time.
Okay.
I absolutely love it. It's just a little bit out of my price range.
This was actually Melanie's second time coming back in. She had come in and had a list of about 4 or 5 favorites and wanted to pretty much come in, make a decision. She brought her gay best friend for some advice and kind of to be that support person. I guess they've been best friends for 10 years now, I think, at this point. And I think one of her favorites from the first time was a little bit more than she wanted to spend. So she wanted to retry that one on, but also to kind of start fresh, look at things that were a little bit more in line with her budget, and find a dress.
Okay. Where are you kind of trying to stay?
I would like to stay below 2, 18 to 2, you know? Like,
Sure.
and if I find something a really good deal, that'd be even better.
Okay.
This one is 3800.
It's close to 4,
Yeah, exactly. And it was like perfect.
And is lace a must for you? Or
No,
Okay.
actually I have no must. I'm not really, whatever looks best. The wedding is in Beaver Creek. Yeah, the new Westin there. So the ceremony's outside, the reception, you know, is in at the hotel. And
Sure.
it's gonna be beautiful.
It's like kind of mountainy we're going.
Kind of mountainy, yeah.
This is a princess seam, so princess is a really nice word for nipple. So it's, if anybody says, yep, a princess line or a princess seam, it goes right down this, right down the center of your body.
So this Nicole Miller dress that she had on, I think she liked because it didn't have a whole lot of fluff to it. There wasn't a whole lot of detail going on. It was a little bit more simple. I think it felt more like her regular clothes that she would wear, so it was a little bit more ideal for her. I think her favorite was a Waters dress called the Florence. Had some champagne flowers on it, kind of some texture. Kind of fit for an outdoor wedding, but was a little bit more of a mermaid shape, a little bit fluffier, a little more full in the skirt, which I don't know if she would be comfortable with that. I tend to look at it as we get into like a year-long relationship with the bride. So from when she comes in, you know, getting to know her and what she's looking for and what kind of dress she likes, that's kind of the beginning, and then you tend to get to know her mom or, you know, other people in her family. And it's not just like a one-day sale, you know, it tends to really be a relationship that continues until, you know, with a lot of girls after their wedding day, you know, when they come in and bring pictures and tend to stay in touch a little bit, so.
Oh my god, it feels weird. I feel like I'm in one of those nets that, exactly.
Well, you know, Boston in the summer.
I know, right? I might need this for when we go from the church to the yacht club.
Have you ever seen 16 Candles?
Yes, we were talking about that earlier. Because I might need a Xanax to get me down the aisle because I'm so emotional. And I'm like, I'll be the one who's like, can you move over? I need to sit down.
You're like pulling the veil out of your face, like
Exactly.
We had a bride come in that wanted one, and she put it over her face, and she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, I feel like 16 candles. She's like this. She's like, yeah. And ever since she's done that, so that's all I think about. I love that movie.
Definitely take care of what you need to take care of. If you're able to kind of come in tomorrow, we'd obviously love to have you come in tomorrow. We're open from 11 to 6 and have some availability. And we could just kind of squeeze something in. I know you want to look at that dress again. But otherwise, just give us a call. Take care of absolutely what's most important.
So it kind of depends on whether we're talking weekday or weekend. On a weekend, I'd say it's just crazy busy. Back to back, lots of brides showing up, coming for first appointments, second appointments. Usually the weekend is the day when people can come with their friends. So I'd say it's a day that everybody here is just kind of having fun and getting to hang out.
So this is a mantilla style veil. So it's really flat on the comb. It doesn't give you that whole like giant poof on top.
Yeah, I don't really want to. How did you know I didn't want to poof? Oh, I guess it looks alright.
Yeah, especially, and I know you're talking about blue pearls, but if you wanted to do, you know, something a little bit more traditional, you can still.
Yeah. That actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
My mom's
This
just
dress is
like
so
a
fun.
1960s mantilla, but I've created something like this out of it. So that
So she had actually been in before, and she was coming back to try on her favorites again. And she liked a different Nicole Miller dress, the metal taffeta dress that kind of also has some texture, just in a different way. She had liked it before and was coming back to try it again with the necklace that she was planning on wearing. But her wedding isn't until the end of next summer, so she's got some time. But she was kind of accessorizing with that dress, so trying on you know, veils and hair flowers and all sorts of things to kind of try to get the main idea.
exactly like that.
Nice, perfect.
I like it.
I like this too.
I don't know. What do you think versus the mermaid? It's kind of the same.
It still shows your figure. Obviously, the fabric is just a little bit more non-traditional, but
Yeah.
it still has. It's just fun. It's hard
Yeah.
to.
I want to be non-traditional, do something like people don't normally wear. And
Right.
So that's what I like about this one.
Well, then here you go.
Yeah.
With some girls, they try on one dress and that's it. They have found their dress, and you know, seems like they know themselves well enough that they don't need to keep shopping.
I think it was the third dress that she put on, didn't even want to put on the rest of her dresses in her fitting room. So she put it on, was like, this is it, I know this is it, I love it, I feel great, I don't even want to take it off.
And it's a little bit different, but, oh man. Is this what new since last time I came?
I think it is, since the last time that you were in here. That's why. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I know! Alright, we're still gonna, oh man, it's just so, I love the
It's all these great layers of organza cut on the bias, so there's a lot of movement to it. Her wedding was going to be outdoors up in Beaver Creek, so it had like the right fit, and it was just an awesome shape. She looked
No, it's right where you want to be.
Oh, it's right where I want to be.
Right.
Like, exactly.
Exactly. That's yeah.
That is
Man, I love the back.
that looks amazing.
Yeah, the buttons.
Yeah, the buttons.
Turn just so you can kind of see. Just the cute little buttons that go right down.
Right away, I'm like, I don't want to just wear this for one day. It is awesome. Okay.
It's similar to Zelda. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
It's narrowed down. There's one here and then two at different little boutiques.
What did the dress look like that you liked?
Very simple, you know, strapless, you know, kind of fitted and then went out at the bottom.
alterations. So
Seamstress
most
comes
girls
in, yeah.
need about 2-3 fittings. Kind of depends. Yeah. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 6. We just want to work with them until it's perfect.
Right.
And then once the dress is done being altered, we send it out to be pressed, and that's right before the wedding date.
Dress really, it picks up just that little bit of air because of the cut of it, so.
Yeah, it's light, so I feel like you can do a lot in it, you know? Yeah. I
Not
like this
encumbered
better
by
than,
it.
like the taffeta one that you tried that was similar because, I mean, the taffeta is nice, but it doesn't have any kind of a sheen
The
or
taffeta
shimmer.
was thick and
It was like a dead
Well, this is
material,
a
more
silk shantung, so it's sort of the mix between what would happen if you cross a satin and a dupioni.
So this one, really simple, pretty basic. It has it's flat on the bottom, which design-wise makes sense to my mind. Having all of the kind of, the horizontal details, it just goes with that instead of arguing with the lines by doing something at an angle or.
Pretty typical Saturday. You know, a lot of girls coming in and out. It was really crowded upstairs at one point, but it was fun. It was good.
Everyone had fun. I mean, that's our whole philosophy here is all about having fun. We want to make it less stress, more play is what we say.
This is great. And they, you know, they serve you champagne and it was fun.